And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and we are continuing our EvE Online Chronicle. And we're going to continue on this Sisters of Eve epic arc, where we're on mission 6, I think it is. We've done 5 of them out of chapter 1. Let's hit clock. Let's get the timer started. There we go. Okay. And start conversation. Yes. We have another crew. Yeah, that's right. I read this in the last time. We're going to go after the ship's janitor now, and we're bringing him back here, and she's assuring us this is only for his own safety. We're basically kidnapping this guy. And so remember that our guy's going to be a little bit skeptical of this. At the same time, he doesn't know anybody their allegiance, and they've got a good reputation. So he's... How do I put this? I think that the best way to describe it would be that they get the benefit of the doubt because they do have a well-established reputation amongst all 4 factions. But he's eyes wide open on it at the same time. I think that would be a good way to describe our guy's mindset. So we're going to go grab this dude. Now, dude might be willing to come with us. We don't know. But she didn't really say pick him up like in the way of a taxi. I think we're supposed to grab him whether he wants to come with us or not, you know, so if he wants to come willingly, then that's not kidnapping, but if he doesn't, hey, c'est la vie, you're in trouble. You don't have the full picture on this. So that's kind of our job at this point. Okay, remember we jumped from 40 DPS to 80 something, 40 something to 80 something, so we kind of doubled our DPS. We're up around 3,600 effective hit points now. Let's go to combat. There's bad guys. Okay, so Corelli Spy. Can we go type? Yeah. Okay. And orbit this guy. How about we just start orbiting this? Something stationary. We're one-shotting them. Yeah, I know where Aubrey, the ship's cook, was headed, but I'll need a terminal to give you coordinates. A terminal in a safe station. I'm not stupid. Okay. So I think that's right here, this Centrion's shuttle. We'll see if this thing's holding the guy that we're looking for. Yeah, it is. Okay, that was his last name. Okay, let's move over to Rex. And, let's see, go pick this stuff up. Serpentis. So, we're fighting all kinds of different pirates. Which means having a specialized deflection field isn't going to really do us much good. We need something that does omni reduction, you know, reduces damage from everything. Or something that boosts our shields, you know, something along those lines. Maybe we'll head back to the station a little bit early in this episode, if I remember to, because we need to take a look at what all we've picked up, and there might be something more useful that we can load. A shield extender really is what I would like to have, because that's passive. I don't have to manage it. And they're pretty effective. I've used them with Galente before. Even though Galente aren't supposed to be shield tanked. With the Vexor Navy issue, the most popular build is shield tanked to give it enough speed to dodge incoming fire. And a number of other PvE builds, like I think the Algos, it's recommended to go shield tank on that too. You want to just orbit something at a high rate of speed and let your drones do the damage. They recently nerfed that a little bit, because that used to be done like abused with AFK and stuff. But the concept has remained in place. You can't bot it anymore, not very effectively, which is good, in my opinion. You have to be at your keyboard playing the game. Okay, complete that mission. Give me a moment to input Nebin's data. He's already providing us with good information. Alright, so this will be, I think, mission 7 of 10 in Chapter 1. We got the information from Nebin, but there's a problem. It appears Abre Azil, the ship's cook, has shipped out as well. There's no way they would all get reassignments so soon after an incident like this. They're being shuffled through the system so we don't find them. And then there's the drones. You need to find Abre. If we follow this long enough, we might discover who doesn't want the truth uncovered. Okay, so drop off, acquire these goods. Okay, accept, undock. Warp to location. There's the Galente hauler. See, the Caldari hauler looks a lot better. Hey, you know what I noticed is the Caldari hauler is not much more wide or narrow than that Galente hauler. Maybe I was a little too harsh on it. Hey, could you give me a hand here? The dang things took out my propulsion. I'm dead in the water. Alright, let's go get them. 25 kilometers. Activate afterburner. No bad guys yet. Doing about 615 meters per second. Oh, there they are. Loot all. And that's all we needed, so we don't even have to stick around and fight these guys. We'll just dock. We got there before they did. So somebody took out the engines on their vessel. So all these people are being given, they're being reassigned all over the system, and then getting ambushed by pirates. Lincoln Grimm, come talk to me when you finish your current mission. This drone involvement is certainly worrying news. Let me see what other leads I have for you. Quest mission. Delivering a doctor. We've located the doctor from the wrecked ship. Unfortunately, we've located her by way of a ransom demand. We want this doctor alive, so we're going to pay it. Luckily, they just want planetary currency, so the real ISK value is minimal. I'll put the money in your hangar when you accept this mission. I need you to take the ransom to the designated drop location. They're to drop off the doctor as soon as you drop off the money. That's the plan anyway. I'd be prepared for a double cross just in case. Okay. Let's grab everything in here minus, well, hold on. Stack all. Okay. Grab everything in here except the ammunition. Drop that into the item hangar. Go into the item hangar, grab a lot of money. That's what it's called. And close and undock. Okay, warp to location.
Warp drive active.
All right, we got, this is armor. Burst jammer, compact multispectral. Okay. Dead drop, that's what I'm looking for. Compact warp disruptor. Multispectral ECM. I wonder what that is. Might want to look at that. Capacitor. Might want to look at that too. Probably don't need it. No. I don't have the skill for it. Show info. What do you do? Advanced multi-purpose jamming system designed to offer blanket protection against all forms of targeting. Not as effective as the more specialized systems, but is still effective against less advanced targeting systems. We might equip that. It's still an active module, it's not passive, but I think it's better than this. There we go. That worked out well. I wonder how much cash we can get if we kill you and keep the doctor. Not a lot. Okay. That's the dead drop. So there's no doctor here. Right. Yeah, they've got the doctor. They didn't even bring her is what I'm thinking. 19, 18, 17 kilometers for this one. Missile is off. Missile strike. 10 kilometers. And open fire. Okay. That's one down. Two down. Three down. Okay, we got four more. Coming in hot. And it says we can dock, so our mission's complete. Let's go loot this wreck 10 kilometers out. And we will reload. "15 minutes left. It's about where I expected us to be. Feel like we're making good progress. Looks like we got 2 more missions in this chapter. Loot all and dock.
Warp drive active.
Okay. I have found, kind of on accident, that you do not have to go get the money back. It's kind of throwaway. She even says it in the mission briefing that this amount is pretty pathetic because they're using planetary currency.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Start conversation. Complete mission. And request. You handled yourself well out there. Dr. Elbin is cooperating with us. Alright, we've gone a long way, but we found the key survivor. Her name is Tahaki Kareen. She was the engineer on the main ship from the ruined fleet, and she signed on to the crew of the Heartbreak. She may be the only one who knows what really happened. You know the drill by now. Get out there and get her before someone else does. I'm fairly certain there'll be someone there to shoot at you. Alright, accept. Undock. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Alright, there's a MOA. So we are definitely a thorn in somebody's side on this, but you can see what's been happening here. They've been ferrying these people off to different assignments and then having pirates ambush them. To the naked eye, that looks like just another tragedy, you know? But we can see all of these people are related. Get me out of here. This thing might explode any second now. Alright, there's Tahaki Kareen. Let's go get her. You're coming in for the rescue. Hang tight. Doctor, we got baddies out there. How far are we from her? 13 kilometers. Oh, they're awful close also. Launch missile at 1 right now. We need to make ourselves a threat immediately. Try to draw all attention from her. Okay, loot all. We got the doctor. Okay. And we have more. I don't normally split DPS like this, but I have noticed that I've been hitting pretty hard. So I've got a group of 3 guns on this one. This is 4 guns on this guy right here. This missile's just chipping away for the time being. Maybe we should go knock this guy out. Okay, there we go. Okay, looking at the wrecks, there's nothing to loot. Let's dock. Refill everything. Where are we at on this mission? I think the next one's mission 10 to wrap up this chapter. Yeah. How much time do we have left? 10 minutes. We're doing good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Start conversation. Complete mission. Excellent. Karina is being transported to a more secure Sisters of EvE location for a full debriefing with our people. Don't worry, we'll keep Concord well informed of our progress. Yeah, okay. Quest mission. Remember the strange data core you found? We've determined that it must have been made by rogue drones of some kind. I'm sending you to Galente Space, where I've contacted someone who can help you continue this investigation. Her name is Delphine Zerazier, an agent for Creodron and the daughter of their chief researcher. We've tapped out our other leads for now, which leaves us in need of more information on drones, and she can certainly give you that. Delphine Zerazier, agent for Creodron, daughter of their chief researcher. Okay. Galente. Accept and undock. You know what? 8:21 left. Hold on, belay that order. Dock. Oh, maybe that's not a MOA. Mauler. Okay. It's an Amarian ship.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and get this fit done. I want to take this out, unfit, and I want to drop, got a few things. Multispectral ECM, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, and then we can put this in there. Okay, now undock. Read details. Right click, set destination. We are 8 jumps out. Standard travel. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so we're dealing with a Galente drone corporation now, and the daughter of one of its chief researchers. For a Sisters of EvE corporation that, from what we can tell, is neutral towards the factions. Well, okay. Okay, that would not be dangerous. We show up as a representative of the Sisters of EvE, even though we're Caldari, with a Caldari military background, which we would not want to advertise. Just looking Caldari is enough to probably draw suspicion, but we're a representative of the Sisters of EvE, so I think we would be okay. I'm sure we're carrying credentials, documents, all that stuff, because you gotta imagine. Look, this is a destroyer. A Caldari cormorant shows up in Galente space. They have not been at war with each other for a while, I don't think, but they're chippy. These are rival nations. They don't get along. And so the police are going to, at least Concord, they're going to have some questions. Well, Concord is kind of universal. Concord works for all of the factions. But the Galente Navy also police. They do like border security and stuff. They're around gates. So I think that they would at least have questions and want to see documents. So we need to know what we're about and who we're representing here. Because we are a combat ship and Caldari in nature. I'm just trying to get inside our character's head and what he would be thinking right now. The conversations that would be had with Sister Alatura that aren't displayed in the dialogue. You know, to me, that's something that I would ask about. Like, hey, I'm a former Caldari Marine. You know, I've fought with these guys before. I'm in a Caldari military vessel. What makes you think they're just going to let me in their space? And she would give us the documentation and credentials and, you know, telephone ahead or whatever. I think that's how that would go. Alrighty then. You know what? Would that be true, or would this be on the down low? I've contacted someone who can help you continue this investigation. Okay. There's nothing there that screams unofficial to me. I don't think our guy would have any reason to suspect that might be like her personal contact, you know, versus clearance through proper channels, etc., etc. So, activity tracker mastery, exploration level 1 reached, exploration navigation level 2 reached, exploration navigation regions visited level 2. I can't remember if I've shown this before or not. I think I have, but this thing is so impressive, and it just tells you what you've been busy doing with your character and how far you are in the different things that this game has to offer. Bounties. 744,000 ISK collected on bounties so far. Alright, 3 jumps out. What's our training queue look like? Should look relatively the same. Yeah, those 3. Just under 23 hours left of training time on this, so that'll be ready to be filled back up tomorrow. Okay, about to hit drones 3 in an hour and a half. I haven't even equipped drones yet. Do I have a drone bay? I don't think so. Yeah, I do not. We will when we get the Gnosis. And then, we are also skilling up in the missile skills. Well, drone, light missiles, skill level 3. What's that going to do for us? Skill with manually targeted missiles, 5% bonus to light missile damage per skill level. So that'll get us to plus 15% damage with light missiles. And I think I am only at destroyer skill level 1. Which means we're getting the 50% bonus to turret optimal range. That's just a flat bonus no matter what skill level. But these two right here, turret optimal range and turret tracking speed, 10% per skill level. So if we were to level up here, like let's say we went to level 3, we would be getting 30%. So it's pretty significant. 30% bonuses to there. The thing is that I don't think we're going to waste the skill points to do that. We're moving straight to a Gnosis as soon as we can. You know, the money will probably be the bottleneck. And maybe not even with that, because a Gnosis is actually pretty dang cheap, especially for being a battle cruiser. Let's look that up.
Warp drive active.
Not a map. There's our timer. Market. This is just the regional market. Is it 1S? Ships. Gnosis. Oh yeah, 80,000 here. I believe on
Permission requested.
EvE Market it shows that it's quite a bit cheaper, like if you go to
Request
Jita.
accepted.
We'll complete this mission, I'll show you that before closing this episode out. Okay, so we need to talk to this lady here. And we do not want to accept this. We want to put it on delay. Okay. And Alt-Tab. EvE Market. Let's check this out. Ignore. Here, I'd be willing to go to 0.6 space. 26,000 or 28, well, million. Or 28 million at Jita. Yeah, see, we'll just do that. We'll go to Jita. And do, so they sell cheap, you know? That's quite a bit less. Let's look at a Vexor Navy issue, which is not even a battle cruiser. It's a normal cruiser. It's going to run you 30 million. No. To go to a safe spot of space, it's going to run you 40 million. So 10 million more. So we're doing pretty well. Okay. Minimize. We'll close the episode out on that, guys. And again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. We just finished up Chapter 1 of the Sisters of Eve epic arc. And we'll start Chapter 2 in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.